Forget the idea that motorcycles are only for young people with steely backs. If you're 60, 70, or have that unstoppable 80 attitude, 2026 is waiting for you on two wheels. Today we're not talking about machines that demand sacrifice, but engineering that pays homage to your comfort. Low seats that feel like a hug, intuitive handling, and technology that works for you. Here begins the countdown of 16 motorcycles that not only respect your experience, but celebrate it with every kilometer. Let's start with number 13. Number 13. Honda CTX 700/NC750X DCT. Have you ever met a motorcycle that doesn't try to impress you with noise, volume, or gleaming chrome? That's the Honda CTX 700. It doesn't roar. It doesn't strut. It simply shows up and makes your life ridiculously easy. This bike was practically built with the mature rider in mind. Low seat height, forward foot pegs, relaxed ergonomics, and a ride so smooth it feels like Honda took your favorite armchair and put wheels on it. What makes it truly special though is under the hood, or rather, under the tank cowl. The CTX 700 is powered by a 670 cubic centimeters parallel twin, tuned to deliver a serene yet confidence-inspiring ride. And if you opt for the DCT dual-clutch transmission version, you can go fully automatic. No clutch, no foot shifting, no fuss, just twist and ride. And it's not just about convenience. It has real-world practicality. It guzzles fuel like it's on a shoestring budget, glides over bumps like they don't exist, and weighs less than 500 pounds, making low-speed handling a real treat. You can easily put both feet down, which means no more embarrassing falls in the parking lot in front of that gang of bikers who hang out at the diner. If there's a downside, it's that the styling isn't for everyone. Some people think it looks like a cross between a space scooter and a cruiser. But if you care more about function than flash, and especially if your joints have a strong opinion about high seats or raised foot pegs, this machine is a revelation. The CTX 700 is for the rider who wants uncompromising comfort and technology without frustration. And speaking of frustration-free bikes, there's another one that's getting retro enthusiasts to trade in their garage treasures for something that offers authentic vintage soul without the vintage headaches. It's the number 12. Number 12, Kawasaki W800. If you've ever wished your motorcycle looked like it came straight out of a 1960s postcard but rode like it just rolled off the assembly line in 2026, let me introduce you to the Kawasaki W800. This beast is like the Rolling Stones of motorcycles, aging with undeniable grace, stealing hearts like it did on day one, and somehow more stylish than anything the younger generation rides. At first glance, it looks like a classic British bike. Chrome fenders, round headlight, elongated tank, high handlebars, but don't be fooled. Kawasaki has stealthily filled this timeless beauty with modern engineering. It's so smooth you'd swear it's telepathic. The W800 is powered by a 773 cubic centimeters air-cooled vertical twin-cylinder engine. And let's be clear, it's not trying to break any speed records. What it offers is graceful, deliberate power, perfect for those who want to cruise at their own pace and look good while doing it. The ride is so relaxed you'd think the bike was whispering to you to take the scenic route every time. It has a low 78cm seat, buttery smooth throttle response, and just enough vibration to remind you this machine has soul. There are no TFT screens, no riding modes, no complicated buttons. Riders rack up over 300,000 kilometers with these things, while more ostentatious adventure bikes sit in the shop. We've reached number 11. Number 11. Suzuki V-Strom 650. There are motorcycles built for speed, others for beauty, and then there's the Suzuki V-Strom 650. A bike so reliable, so practical, and so ridiculously versatile that it's the biker equivalent of that dependable friend who's always early, carries jumper cables in the trunk, and brings snacks. It's not flashy, it's not loud, but it will take you across the country, up a gravel shortcut, and still have you back home in time for dinner. And the best part? It won't have your knees crying halfway through the trip. At the heart of the V-Strom beats a 645 cubic centimeters V-twin engine. But don't let that modest size fool you. This engine has character. It's responsive, silky smooth, and built to outlast most gym memberships. Whether you're cruising around town or carving mountain curves, the throttle feel is dependable and predictable, never harsh or abrupt. What truly makes this bike a senior's dream machine is its comfort. The upright riding position feels natural. The seat is plush enough for all-day rides, and the windscreen does a decent job of keeping bugs out of your mouth. It's tall enough for good visibility, yet balanced enough that it doesn't feel like a wrestling match at stoplights. Sometimes, everything you thought you needed in a motorcycle turns out to be everything you didn't. That brings us to number 10. Number 10. Yamaha V-Star 250/Bolt. Don't let the number fool you. The Yamaha V-Star 250 may look small, but this cruiser packs more personality per pound than bikes twice its size. It's the kind of machine that winks at you from across the garage as if to say, "Hop on, let's cruise slowly and look good while we're at it." It's one of the most beginner and senior-friendly bikes out there, and not because it's a toy, it's because it's low, light, classic, and laid back. It's the holy grail for anyone who wants the cool style of a cruiser without the constant struggle at every stoplight. Powered by a 249 cubic centimeters air-cooled V-twin, the V-Star 250 doesn't try to impress you with power. Instead, it whispers comfort and predictability like a favorite pair of old jeans. The throttle response is smooth, and the exhaust note is surprisingly deep for a bike this size. It has the look and sound of a real cruiser, but without the back-breaking weight. The seat is just 68 centimeters from the ground, meaning getting on, off, and putting both feet down is as easy as breathing, even if your knees have been complaining for years. But if you think this is just a warm-up, wait until you see the 9 machines that are redefining what it means to travel intelligently. Right after this brief respite, we enter the realm of living legends, luxuries on wheels, and technology that seems straight out of 2030. Because what follows isn't just a list, it's the future of driving pleasure, designed for those who know that the best journey is the one enjoyed on every curve, every straightaway, every breath. Number 9. BMW R 1250 RT. If motorcycles wore suits and ties, the BMW R 1250 RT would be sporting a tailored tuxedo, sipping a double espresso while maintaining 140 kilometers per hour with a Bach Sonata playing from its high-fidelity speakers. This isn't just a touring bike. It's a rolling luxury suite with enough technology to put a high-end electric car to shame. At the heart of this machine is BMW's iconic Boxer engine, now with 1,254 cubic centimeters and its shift cam technology. Simply put, this means the engine adjusts itself as you ride, optimizing the camshaft to deliver smoother torque, enviable fuel efficiency, and a smoothness of power that will make you momentarily forget you're on 2 wheels. You twist the throttle and there's no jerk or violent growl. It glides along, velvety smooth like a ship sailing on calm waters. This motorcycle was created for the long-distance traveler, especially for those who have had enough of backaches, handlebar vibrations, and the philosophy of austerity. The wind protection is simply phenomenal. But once underway, it transforms into a surprisingly agile motorcycle for its size and build. And now, let's change continents. Because while German engineers are perfecting the ultimate tourer, elsewhere they're unearthing a legend, injecting it with modernity, and creating an icon that makes purists smile and novices speechless. Number 8. Indian Scout. Imagine Marlon Brando in the Wild One, but with ABS brakes, traction control, and fuel injection so precise that not even a surgeon could improve it. That's legacy. That's the Indian Scout. It's a long, low slice of the American dream that roars like a thunderstorm on the plains, but rides with the smoothness of a Frank Sinatra vinyl record. This bike is pure attitude and absolute comfort, packaged in a beast of timeless beauty. Its liquid-cooled 1,133 cubic centimeters V-twin engine unleashes a mind-blowing 100 horsepower. But fear not, it's not an untamed wild animal. The power delivery is so refined, so progressive, that it feels as if the bike knows your joints are past the point of jerky movements. You twist the throttle and take off, fast, steady, and with a grin from ear to ear. The seat height is just 65 centimeters, putting it among the lowest cruisers on the market. perfect for those who want to plant both feet firmly on the ground at every stoplight. And in terms of handling, for a cruiser, it's surprisingly agile. Thanks to a very lightweight cast aluminum frame, you don't drag this bike through the corners, you lean it smoothly. On the highway, the wind will caress your shoulders, but for many, that's part of the authentic experience. However, if you're looking for an experience where technology isn't just an add-on but the very driver of comfort, where the bike thinks and acts for you, then you need to know what many call the pinnacle. The number 7. Number 7. Honda Goldwing DCT/Tour. This isn't a motorcycle, it's a 5-star hotel on wheels, an ocean liner that slices through asphalt. The Honda Goldwing Tour DCT is what happens when a motorcycle goes to college, earns a PhD in comfort, and decides it's too mature for chain lubrication and gear shifting. Let's talk power, because this luxury palace moves a lot. The Goldwing is powered by a 1833 cubic centimeters flat-six engine that purrs like a luxury car but delivers enough torque to tow a small planet. And in the DCT version, you completely forget about shifting gears. It's smoother than a Sinatra ballad and smarter than half the gadgets in your house. For the tech-savvy senior, it's a playground. Full Apple CarPlay and Android Auto integration, built-in GPS, electric windshield, heated seat and grips, electric reverse, and even a walking mode that lets you move the bike forward and backward at a walking pace with the touch of a button, like a 21st century cowboy. A world inhabited by a motorcycle that for years has been the best-kept secret of those who devour miles with elegance and unwavering reliability. The number 6. Number 6. Yamaha FJR1300ES, the distance destroyer, the highway devourer. This isn't just a motorcycle, it's a mile-eating beast dressed in impeccable sport touring attire. For 2 decades, the Yamaha FJR1300ES has been the secret weapon of long-distance travelers who refuse to compromise between power, comfort, and features. Beneath that sharp classic bodywork beats a 1,298 cubic centimeters inline 4-cylinder engine, renowned for its silky smooth torque delivery and, above all, its bulletproof reliability. But let's talk about what makes it a gem for the seasoned rider. Electronically adjustable rear suspension at the touch of a button, an electric windscreen that rises like a fortress wall against the wind. Cruise control because your wrists deserve a vacation. Shaft drive. Forget about chain maintenance and adjustment forever. Integrated side cases as standard, ready for the road at a moment's notice. The ergonomics are a marvel of balance. You're slightly leaned forward yet supported in a position that combines the control of a sport bike with the comfort of a touring machine. The throttle is smooth, the response immediate. And that look, halfway between power and elegance, continues to draw admiring glances. Its Achilles heel is its weight, close to 290 kilos, which is noticeable during slow-moving maneuvers. And it's definitely not a bike for a beginner. But what if your ideal trip takes you off-road? What if you yearn for comfort that doesn't tie you to the main road? Then your gaze should turn to an icon that has redefined what it means to be an accessible adventure bike. The number 5. Number 5, Harley-Davidson Street Glide / Road King Special. We're now talking about a two-wheeled institution. Not just a motorcycle, but a piece of American culture evolved to pamper the modern rider. The Harley-Davidson Street Glide, and especially the Road King Special with its adaptive suspension, has truly mastered this art. It's no longer just about the unmistakable sound of the 1,754 cubic centimeters Milwaukee 8V twin, but about how that sound makes you feel for 500 miles in a single day. The riding position is relaxed, classic, with feet forward and arms raised, but the seat offers wonderful lumbar support. And the new semi-active suspension system, optional or standard depending on the model, constantly reads the road, smoothing out imperfections in the asphalt in a way that Harleys of yesteryear could only dream of. It's a bubble of serenity. The Street Glide's Batwing windscreen offers excellent protection and houses a touchscreen infotainment system with navigation and high-quality audio. It's the bike for those who want to lose themselves on endless roads with the perfect soundtrack and the certainty that every stop will be an event, a meeting point. It's heavy, very heavy, and its handling at low speeds demands respect. Its price is high. But what you're buying isn't just a vehicle, it's a membership to a lifestyle, a sense of belonging, and a machine that, with its panniers and giant fuel tank, tells you that no destination is too far. However, if the idea of belonging to a club doesn't appeal to you as much as forging your own path, there's a British manufacturer that has packaged the spirit of adventure into a motorcycle that seems tailor-made for those who value elegance over ruggedness. We arrive at number 4. Number 4. Triumph Tiger 900 GT/GT Pro. The Triumph Tiger 900 GT is the British answer, with a touch of sophistication, to the question of what to ride when you want to do it all and do it well. It's not the tallest or most extreme adventure bike, and that's precisely why it's brilliant for the mature rider. Its 888 cubic centimeters 3-cylinder engine is a gem, full of character, with an unmistakable sound and a broad, accessible torque delivery that propels you smoothly from low revs. The riding position is the key to its magic. You sit upright with a commanding view of the road, but your legs aren't stretched out as much as on a giant adventure bike, forming a more comfortable angle for your hips and knees. The seat is height adjustable and its shape makes it easy to put your feet on the ground. In its GT Pro version, the semi-active suspension adjusts the dampers in milliseconds, transforming a rough back road into a smooth ride. It has cruise control, multiple riding modes, heated grips, and an impressive TFT instrument panel. It's agile, light for its class, and gives you the confidence to take a detour on a gravel road without your back reminding you the next day why it wasn't such a good idea. The Tiger 900 GT is for the sophisticated traveler who sees adventure not as an extreme challenge, but as the freedom to choose any road regardless of its condition and enjoy the journey itself. But what if you'd prefer your adventure to have an Italian flair and a completely unique heartbeat? A heartbeat that you can feel in the chassis itself. That brings us to number 3. Number 3. Moto Guzzi 585 TT Travel. The Moto Guzzi 585 TT is in a league of its own. In a world of motorcycles that seem to have been molded from the same mold, it's a poem on two wheels. Its engine is a transverse, air-cooled 853 cubic centimeters V-twin that beats with a character and sound that are pure Italian. The vibration it transmits is organic, vibrant, never intrusive, like the purr of a big cat. And its unique architecture makes it exceptionally narrow and easy to handle at low speeds. The travel version comes with everything you need: side cases, crash bars, an engine guard, and a taller windscreen. The riding position is upright and natural, the seat is wide and comfortable, and although it's not the most powerful motorcycle in its class, its character and its ability to handle any type of road make it a soulful travel companion. It doesn't have the most complex electronics or the most powerful engine, but what it offers is authenticity, unmistakable style, and a connection between rider and machine that many high-tech motorcycles have lost. It's for those who seek the journey, not the numbers on a spec sheet. It's a motorcycle that asks you to enjoy the rhythm, the scenery, the sound of its engine. A philosophy that, taken to the extreme of technology and performance, results in one of the most capable machines ever created. Number 2. Ducati Multistrada 52/V4S. The Ducati Multistrada V2S is arguably the most intelligent and adaptable motorcycle available for the experienced rider who demands the best. We're not just talking about power, although its 1,127 cubic centimeters V-twin engine, derived from the Panigale, is sublime. We're talking about its electronic brain. Ducati's semi-active skyhook suspension system is a marvel that literally cancels out imperfections in the road surface, creating a ride surface so stable and smooth it defies logic. Add to this adaptive cruise control, which maintains a safe distance from the vehicle ahead, emergency braking, cornering launch control, and an instrument panel that looks like it belongs in a fighter jet. The riding position is upright yet sporty, offering total control without fatigue. The V2 is more manageable and lighter than its bigger sibling, the V4, and for the vast majority of riders, it's more than enough. It's the bike that lets you hit the open road, attack a winding mountain road with surgical precision, and then take on a dirt track, all in the same day, without your body paying the price. It's technological, yes, but that technology has a single purpose: to serve you, to eliminate stress, increase safety, and maximize pleasure. It's expensive and its maintenance is top-notch, but it is, without a doubt, one of the most complete and rewarding machines you can ride. And with that, we've reached the end of the road, the number one. But here's a twist. Because the best isn't always the most technologically advanced or the most powerful. Sometimes the best is the one that answers the simplest question. Which bike will make me smile every time I see it, every time I ride it, no matter where I go? Number 1. Kawasaki Eliminator 500 versus Honda Rebel 1100 DCT. And here it is, the big reveal. But we won't give you just one bike, we'll give you two. Because number 1 isn't a model, it's a concept. The ultimate two-wheeled satisfaction for the mature rider. And it comes in two perfect flavors. First flavor, the Kawasaki Eliminator 500. This is pure essence. It's the bike that forgot how complicated to be. With a neo-retro cruiser style that evokes simple fun, a smooth and accessible 500 cubic centimeters parallel twin engine, and a super low seat that invites anyone of any height to hop on with absolute confidence. It's light, agile in the city, with a style that effortlessly turns heads. It has no giant screens or complex electronics. Its secret is elegant simplicity and total accessibility. It's the perfect bike for someone who says, I want to ride again, or I want to enjoy myself without thinking about anything else. It's the pure pleasure of riding, no excuses. Second taste, the Honda Rebel 1100 DCT. This is the intelligent evolution. It takes the laid-back attitude of a cruiser, installs the formidable 184 cubic centimeters parallel twin engine from the Africa Twin, with all its power and smooth torque, and adds the masterstroke, the DCT dual-clutch automatic transmission. There's no clutch, no gears, just you, the throttle, the exhaust note, and the open road. It has riding modes, traction control, ABS brakes, and a style that's both modern and classic. Its seat is also low, but its attitude is bigger. It's for those who want the relaxed style of a cruiser with the most advanced technology in the world, for those who want power at their fingertips but without the work of managing it. It's the luxury of simplicity, automated,